Yo, what's good, guys? Today is September 11th. Here is the breakdown on today's price action. So, going into market open today, we did have some nice data lows here. We had CPI red folder news come out this morning at 8:30, and obviously, big candle here, lots of volatility. We created this data low in the market here. We also had a data high, but going into New York session open, the data high had already been taken, and obviously, I was looking for some sort of setup down to data lows, or if we didn't get a setup down to data lows, I wanted to see price come down here and possibly sweep out data lows and then catch some sort of long setup back to the upside, back to previous day high. Because previous day high was also a data high from yesterday's 8:30 red folder news. So as we can see, we had this data high here, which was also previous day high. So super strong draw on liquidity, but as we can see, off open, we had this push to the downside here. We did inverse a 5-minute gap, but the close was obviously really low. We'll jump on the 5-minute here and zoom in. So we had this small 5-minute bullish gap here that got inversed, but we did take out our break-even point prior to the candle closing. So that would be an invalid entry. And as we can see, price tried to push lower and failed, and then ended up reacting back to the upside. We ended up holding this small 5-minute gap right here and then getting a reaction back to the upside. I ended up logging off at about 10:30 because I did want to see price come down to the data lows, and we didn't. So didn't really want to be on the charts anymore. I honestly didn't even feel like trading today, just because of what's been going on in the world. Pretty sick stuff. But yeah, so I ended up logging off. I really didn't care to trade today, to be honest. And we did get a really good setup that I would have taken if I was on the charts. This was a 2-minute setup. So we'll jump on the 5-minute first. Price retraced into this bullish 5-minute gap right here. Typically, whenever we have some sort of retrace and we're looking for a continuation setup, the 5-minute and the 15-minute are going to be your best bet. So obviously here, we retrace into a 5-minute, get a really good reaction back to the upside, and we have a 2-minute inverse that we can see here. So 2-minute inverse back to the upside, and we had a super strong target, which was our previous day high, which was also a data high. So that would have been your take profit. Break even would have been at this internal high right here, and as we can see, price flushed up to this area pretty quickly, and then after that it was just a lot of consolidation for the rest of the day. But obviously, if you guys took this one, really good setup. I don't really think there was anything else in here that would have been worth taking. That's why I ended up logging off. But this was the setup of the day for sure, because there's really nothing through here. Lots of consolidation. So one more trading day this week. Have not taken any trades today. Been pretty patient. So hopefully we can get something tomorrow to end the week out strong. I will be on here tomorrow with another recap. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.